G'day guys, Andrew here from Bulls+Arrows with the guys from New Empire, Sam, Jeremy, Pete and Kale. Say g'day guys.
Yo. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, beautiful. So New Empire, I don't mind who answers this question.
I'll take it.
What's the story? That's not a typical sort of sounding band name. What's the Empire? Why is it new? Talk to me.
The Empire. Well, New Empire. I think when we're coming up with the name, we basically wanted something simple, wanted something short, and we all liked the word empire. It was I don't know. It just appealed to us as something big. Appealed to us as something kind of timeless.
Yep.
And basically, we had that name, we had that word, we'd thrown around a whole bunch of other words, putting them together, that's what it ended up being, and then...
Of course, a reference to the greatest of the three Star Wars trilogy, The Empire Strikes Back.
Exactly.
Directed by Irvin Kershner, released in 1982.
Exactly. Even though it does have a bit of a sad ending and it leaves it open for the conclusion.
Yeah.
But it still is the best one of the three. Good call.
Okay. Pete, you guys are massively active on Twitter and the connectivity with your fans.
Yep.
What is the most insignificant thing that you've actually tweeted about?
Good. He's the guy. He's the guy. Oh my goodness. How did you know, Andrew? You did that so subtle.
Yeah, that was just a way guess, hey.
Gee, thanks guys. I got all your support, hey. You jerks. Well, I think my favourite has got to be just one day I just went to the kitchen and just kind of decided, like, I was kind of picking in my brain whether to go like for a banana or for grapes, and decided to write about it. And yeah, a whole bunch of people wanted to let me know whether they thought grapes or bananas would be best. And
good.
Moment,
Yeah, good to know your friends are on your side, man. With the
Yeah.
advice at that time of crisis when you really need it, you know.
yeah, no, well, I think that's what I think that's what I'd enjoy to read, like just the everyday stuff, you know, like not like, oh, we're going to do interviews or whatever, like, you know, it's like, what do I want to eat today? Like that's a decision everyone has to make. So
Fair enough.
that's good, isn't it?
Last year was huge for you guys, 150 shows. That's pretty full on. That's a show pretty much every second day.
It is.
Talk to us about that and what were some of the highlights? And
Totally. Well, yeah, it was obviously a busy year, and pretty much for us, because it was sort of our first time, I think, doing something so big, we just kind of took it on as something new, and you know, I think we handled it all pretty well, considering, you know, how busy we all were, and so. I don't know, I think we just did pretty well. Like, some of the highs, I guess, was just meeting so many people. You know, we got to go to a lot of schools and just connect with kids, you know, that we've been talking to online and stuff like that. So meeting all these great people was just probably the best thing. And I think from that we're learning more so about relationships and just how to just form those when we're on the road, and keeping that really important. So it's kind of opened our eyes to like how important relationships are.
Yeah.
And just trying to, you know, build that with the fans.
Jeremy, you've released one album now as New Empire. Come With Me Tonight, September 2008.
Yeah.
Yes, that's been selling well and connecting with your fan base and growing your fan base and that.
Yeah, it's been really good. Like, it was it's our first album, so it's obviously the first thing that comes out. I think it's always going to be fresh, and people don't really know what to expect, so it's very new. But the response has been really good. I think we're kind of close to the 10,000 album sales, which has been really exciting for us.
Right.
And, yeah, so we're kind of we didn't know what to expect really when it kind of came out. We didn't know what the response was going to be like. But so far, people have really kind of got on board with it. And I think what people like about the songs the most is that they kind of feel like they can make them their own. And
a lot of their own journey.
Yeah, and a lot of the stories are very, you can connect with them and make them your own stories. Yeah. So.
If you could sum up that album, as the principal songwriter, you guys are massively important to the band. If you could sum up that record with one word, what would that word be? Like?
Ooh, okay. I think probably I would say if there was one word, it would just be foundational. Yeah. I would say because it is the first album, and a lot of the themes in the album. Because I was a very kind of young songwriter writing those songs at the time, and just trying to work out myself and where we were as a band. We were a very young band at the time. Just who we were, where we kind of fit together, all our places in the band. Yeah, and a lot of the songs, like one of the songs, the opening song, "Take Me Back," is a song pretty much about stripping away everything that we think matters in life but really doesn't matter. All the kind of stuff, all the rubbish that kind of gets in between the cracks in our lives and tries to take over, when really, like stuff like Facebook, when really a lot of the time it takes up our time when it shouldn't.
Yeah, it's
twittering,
like twittering about fruit products and that
yeah,
sort of thing.
I know, who does that really? Who does that?
So here I go, my hands are shaking as I walk so slow.
First gig you went to, Kale, who was it?
The funny thing is, Andrew, I could honestly say Anna Skeptic, Black Stump. It's true, man. Like 2000.
All right, you guys, I think we're done here. Last question. Bulls and Arrows, what's spring to your mind?
Gary Jerry.
A cockatoo.
I love it.
I don't know why.
The most random thing we've heard so far. Fantastic.
A massive old concrete wall.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a stadium in Madrid that I was in 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
To watch a bullfight.
All right.
I'm going to be completely honest, and it's just because I thought I heard it different at the first. I thought of balls. Something to do with balls.
And that's a wrap.